Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this live stream of Railway Empire. I'd like to thank Calypso Media for sending me a key for the new DLC, which is Down Under, down in Australia. Now, Railway Empire itself, I haven't played too much of the game. I played a little bit, not loads, and I thought we'd do the first kind of scenario modes with the new Down Under DLC this morning. Now, I did try and live stream yesterday. Apologies to anyone that tried to get on it. I don't know what happened, but the internet just absolutely crashed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to do a little bit better today. So let's get on to the game itself. And like I said, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the scenarios. And we're going to go find Down Under. Here we are in Australia. Okay, pioneering experience. The first half of the 19th century, the colonial areas of the Australia consisted of a few towns scattered along the coast with a few smaller farms in the outback. Not exactly a place where one would expect the emergence of an industrial revolution. However, appearances are deceptive because a chain of events will set in motion that will bring irreversible change to catapult Australia to a successful future soon. Okay, we like that. Let's move on. Now, I would like to start elsewhere, but we can't. At the moment, we can only start in Melbourne. We're going to leave everything else how it is.
Your search is over. You found what you're looking for, partner.
Okay, so now we have to pick our character. There's a few, I've gone through them a little bit. We've got the general, the gangster, the industrialist, the engineer, the lady, the trickster.
We shall conquer them all.
And they all have a nice little thing. I think what we're going to go for is the engineer. Mainly because locomotives are cheaper and maintenance are free. So what we're going to call ourselves is Dr. Inside A, hence he is a doctor, I suppose, and Inside A Down Under Rail.
Ah, hello. How did you end up here?
Oh, hello.
What was that? Railroads? Here in the middle of nowhere? You must have suffered a heat stroke. Well, since you're here, there are actually a few things a railroad might prove helpful with. But heed my warnings and don't come running to me if you fail.
Okay, so let's build our first stations and we don't want to fail. Let's go to our task and see what they want us to do. It just says connect 2 cities in your rail network. That's all they want us to do to start with. Okay, so we can do that. Let's have a little look at the map itself. So we've got Ballarat, Melbourne, we've got Albury, is that? What else do we have? Oh, the winner of this may use this engine type. Okay, we might as well bid on that. Okay, we won that, so we actually have the John Hancock already as well, which is perfect. It's a little bit better than the one we start with. Okay, other than that, with Ballarat. Okay, towns are very far away. Okay, build our first 2 stations, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, what we're going to do, we've got all our tabs up here. We've got new train, track, building, demolish, etc. We've got city buildings, industries, railway buildings. And railway buildings is what we're going to look at first. What we want to do is have a small train station. We're going to want it around here somewhere. How far out can we get this? One there in Melbourne. Okay, and our other one will have to be here in Ballarat. We'll put it down the bottom here. Why do we want to build it on this station now? Okay, so we've got our first 2 train stations. Let's build some track. The one thing I have learned with the game is if you build the track yourselves in smaller increments, it doesn't cost as much. And this Down Under DLC, I must be honest, is actually quite difficult. Okay, so that's that connected. That's 87,000. We'll take that.
Were founded just over 40 years ago. Not much has changed here. Do you really think that a few tracks will change anything?
Okay, so we've got the Grasshopper, or we've got the John Hancock, and we might as well have the John Hancock really, since we got it. So we have that now, and let's set up our rail line, and we want to go from Melbourne to Ballarat. Okay, they're going to do automatic, that's fine. We can do a ride along with him in a minute. What I do want to do is we need to put in a supply tower probably along the way, because it is quite fast. So somewhere here in the middle, I think, perfect. And while we are here too, we are going to build like a second rail. Okay, so what we can do then is about here, we're going to just follow the line. Like that, and we're going to merge this one in. Oh. Like so. Okay, we're going to pay for that. That's perfect. So now we've got a double track. That's what we want. Okay, so what we can do then is go into our building. We want some signals, and we've got a choice of a lot of different signals, but what we want is a directional one, which that means that one would be coming in this way, so he'll be stopping, and then we need the other one to be going out the way. Nope, I just balls that up. It's amazing when you do the same thing twice. I always forget about the signals. Oh, I've done it again. The red thing has to be on the outside. Got to remember that. There we go. So we have a dual way in now here with signals, and I think we should probably do the same as we come into Ballarat here as well. Because then what we can do, we can put 2 trains on this service, make it a little bit more efficient. There we go. Okay, so we need to do the same now with this. We need to get our signals. And that can be going in the way. And this one can be coming out the way. Like so. Perfect. Okay, so our first little track here is set up, and I believe we should add a new train. We'll get another John Hancock, and we'll set up another line between the two. There we go, because we want to be making some money, because money is the key here. Okay, so they have this halfway through. Yep, okay, that's fine. Okay, we could do a bit of a ride along in a minute. Now, what we do need to do is click on a train station, and we do need a maintenance building. Now, that doesn't cost us because of what we are, which is perfect. Okay, so that's fine there. Okay, let's see what these guys need. What are the wants of Melbourne? Okay, so they want demanding a lot of corn. We're not getting the corn. Okay, okay, that's fine. So we need to think about linking up our farm. Now, do we actually have a corn farm nearby? We do. It's up here in a bit of a pain of a place. Okay, let's put in a small train station. Just spin it around. Like that. Okay, so they have their own station. And what I might do in Ballarat is maybe we will make a warehouse. Where are we? That's 100 grand. That's a big investment. But it could be worth it, because that will connect that to that. Okay, let's get our track in place. Where are we? We're up here. Like I said, if we do small increments, this is going to cost us a lot less. As you can see, look, if I do big ones, we can see that it's starting to dig into the land. But if you keep it kind of small, it's not actually too bad. Takes a bit longer. Oh, but we are going through mountainside, so there's not loads I can do about this. There we go. So that is that connected up. There's 124,000, but this will automatically connect to this. And what I will do then is we're going to put in another line. Like that. Okay, and the reason for that is we're going to connect this warehouse up to them two. So what we do need to do then, okay, we need to probably put in a maintenance building, because why not? And we definitely now need to get a new train. And we're going to get the John Hancock again. It's a little bit faster, and we can set up our new rail line between there and there, which is perfect for us. Okay, now that's just going to be a freight train. So we're going to put freight only. That's perfect. Okay, now that will be doing its job. Okay, Inside A down under railway, new record. John Hancock hits 21 miles an hour. Look at that. That is an achievement. Okay, so we've got our first warehouse connected with the corn. Right. Okay, we have two trains catching each other here. What's going on here? Let's have a little ride along. Let's see what's going on. And are we waiting? Probably shouldn't have waited here for it. Okay, so who's they waiting for? So they're going to go up here. Where's this going? Melbourne to Ballarat, that's fine. Okay, so we need to actually specify the goods, which is going to be corn. We're going to get beef, and we're going to want wood. Okay, and we're going to leave them on 0 because we just want it to max to 99. That's perfect. Okay, is this train left up here yet? Where is the train for this one? Alright, he's just coming down into the warehouse now. Let's have a little ride along for him. Here we go. And it just shows that my train track didn't actually connect. What the hell? Okay, well that's fine because we can now fix that. Okay, so we have Melbourne. We've got two trains running up and down here. They're doing their job nicely. I don't know why it says, why would we want stop? Okay, we can look at that again in a second. Okay, what else do we actually have nearby? We've got some seafood down here. We've done the corn. What's this up here? Is this mining? That's wine. Okay, what do Ballarat want? They want steak. Okay, they do have a meat industry. So we could try and buy the industry. 209,000. We're going to buy that. I think that's going to be worth our investment. One thing about the game is that we have to invest early. Otherwise, things do get very expensive. So we got meat coming out of here, going to here. They're doing their bits and pieces. Okay. Oh, right. What we do probably need up here, though, is a supply tower. There we go. Along the way. So, we have corn coming in. Okay, they want more powerful trains. Right. Right, what have we got down here? Anything? Okay, we got some sort of mining and seafood again. So maybe what would be shorter? There to there. It's gonna go through some forest. Not sure what. Oh no, I can't build over there yet. Okay, so I think what we do is we connect this one when it goes green. Why are you not going green? Why won't you load? Is there anything else we can put here? Okay, so that is a little bit of a pain. I don't know why that's not working. We do have some wood over here. Maybe we can do something with this. Alright, interesting. It just doesn't like this at all. Okay, so I think we're going to go for the seafood. I think that's just answered that question, really, hasn't it? Something like that. And let's get our track built. Now, do we want to send this to the warehouse? Or do we want to just send this straight into Ballarat? We'll go straight into Ballarat with this. Okay, so we're going to start off. There we go. So that's 116,000. That is a lot of money. Okay, so we need to do the same thing here. We might as well and this one needs to just be pulled in a bit. And what we'll do, we will get our signals. Like so. Okay, so that's that side done. Let's go back to our track. Like so. Okay, so we have that now set up, and we may as well get some more trains. So we got the John Hancock, of course. We're going to take that, buy the locomotive. Okay, and we're going to set up our new rail line between there and there. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I think we need to get a second train though. Okay, that's done. And okay, so that's that done, but they will need a supply tower. Right, okay, so we'll put the supply tower in. Those meet in the middle things would probably be better if we did them in the middle, because now he will have to wait. Not as efficient as it could be, I suppose. We've got a train going that way. Okay, we could have connected it into the warehouse, but I don't think that's going to make a big deal. $418,000 to buy that. Wow. Okay, that's not going to work for us. Right. Let's have a look at our tasks. Okay, we've nearly connected enough people, but we need one more rural business. Wonder, can I get this wood over here? Oh, we could. I'd rather get this over here, but you're not going to let me get it, are you? No. Okay, the wood it is. Okay, so we can put the train station in. This is going to cost a bomb, but anyways, let's okay, so we can connect it up like that. That's 142,000.
Many passengers or commodities to transport, but you still seem determined.
Like that. Okay, and let's get some signals. So what we want to do here is just construct a stop signal. And then what we can also do here is just move that down into there. That's perfect. And what we would then do now is get our double signals again. Like so. That's perfect. Okay, let's get a new train. Let's get our John Hancock, and he's gonna go from here to the warehouse and back. Hopefully that's gonna work out okay for us. Let's have a little look. Off we go. Jesus, that's a steep bridge to start with, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so that's quite slow. Let's just watch the route he takes. It's speed up our time a little bit. I think actually he's going to need his own supply tower, maybe somewhere like that. Keep an eye on him. Okay, so he's coming down here. I think he's waiting. And he's going to come straight down into the warehouse. Perfect. Well, what about this fella? Okay, so he's now left. So he will now have to wait for him to come back. Okay, we have a new applicant. It's Stoker. I don't really know what Stoker does right now. Increases reliability of train, therefore reduce likelihood of breaking down. Oh, you know what, we can hire him. How do we give him a task though? There we go. They can have the Stoker. He's now going back with nothing. They're bringing all the corn. Okay. They are doing okay there too. They should be still coming backwards and forwards.
As you might have noticed, there's one thing in vast abundance: a lot of untapped wilderness. Ever so often, enough people accumulated in the existing towns that we may try to establish a new settlement. Since the credit is yours to a large extent, you also deserve the honour to decide on the new location for the settlement. First of all, you should take a closer look at one of the possible settlement sites.
We got Albury. There's not much going on here. Right. We got Warren Bull. We have... Okay. I kind of like these guys. They're Bendigo.
You see the connected businesses?
Ah, that's why I
They're
can
not
get
active
them.
yet, but that will change as soon as a new town is built. So do not treat this decision lightly, and do not forget to confirm your choice. In order for the settlement to become a town, your help is required. Firstly, select the new settlement. Excellent. You established a new settlement. For the moment, there's nothing else to do here. Here, you may check the required commodities. Only if you deliver all of them will the settlement become a town.
Okay, so they need some commodities. What commodities do they need? They want beer, corn, seafood, and wood. Right, well, that is something that we we can do, I suppose. Let's get them a train station. Here we go, Bendigo. Okay, let's... Oh. Okay, that didn't connect. Damn it. Okay, interesting. It doesn't connect anyways. So we can now put some track. So the corn site is fairly simple goings. We can just branch off. That didn't connect. Let's just start that again. No. Done it again. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we have the first load there. So what we could do is get a train. I'll do it. And we do need a signal. Okay, we can just do a stop signal. Okay, so we got the one train just running backwards and forwards from there. Okay, that's good. We want to put in a service building here. I think that'd be good. Okay, so Bendigo, we have the corn. Now we need some wood. And this is not going to be too bad. We'll put a split here somewhere. I hate when it doesn't connect. You have to, it's like you have to go a lot closer. Okay, there we go. We'll get this off. Where are we going up to now? Up here. So we can... like so. We can get another train. And we can set up between there and there. Okay, that's good. And they're going to need a signal too, I suppose. Just a stop signal. Maybe something like that. Okay, so what else do they need? We need beer and seafood. So maybe we set them up between there and the warehouse? No, the warehouse isn't setting up. They've got corn already. So we need the seafood. Ugh. Alright, let's just have a look at our task for a second. Okay, so basically that is our task. Okay, that's great. The John Bull. Okay, so we do have the John Bull now. Okay, that's perfect. The John Bull. Okay, so I'm a bit confused. What I'd like to do is probably put a line here because that'd be the best thing, wouldn't it? Okay, we've got a train there, train there. We have a train now sitting here. We have nothing doing there. He's going to the warehouse. Why is he not getting... I thought I put this to set one up. Why isn't it not doing anything? Okay, so this is our new train. Wow, it's a lot faster this one, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so this Australia map is pretty difficult because everything's so far away. Everything is very expensive. Okay, everything that's doing alright. They have their own going here. What does Bellarat need? Okay. They need wood. Alright, okay, so he's worked now. He's come up here and he is now going to Bendigo. Okay. Wonder how much this will give us. Four, 8, 16,000. Wow, okay, that's good. We like that. Okay, so where's our list of trains? Train list. So what do we have here then? So what's going to Bendigo? Ooh, 38,000 though. We'll leave that. So we've got Melbourne to Ballarat. Let's have a look here. So Melbourne to Ballarat. We should have 2 of them, shouldn't we? Allen Chopping, the Warehouse 1. Right, so what's doing nothing? so Bendigo to Kelly Manor. That's happening now, is it? Okay, that's fine. So I don't know what was going on. So we do actually have one more spare train. How are we gonna get beer? Beer comes from here. Okay. Melbourne to Ballarat. Okay, so that was one of these going across, so we want to buy a new train. And we now have the John Bull, don't we? So we want that. Going between. That looks good to me. Okay, that's fine. We do have one more train still to use. That's fine, we can look at that in a second. So maybe it's worth putting another double line in here. And let's get a building, signals. Like that. Okay, by having that double line there, hopefully that would give us, if we go to our trains, where's our trains gone again? Train list. This train's doing nothing, so he can go from, and want him to go here. Okay, so that should connect all of them up. You would hope. Get another maintenance building in there. He's struggling on the hill. Oh wow. Okay, what if I got rid of cattle and if we put beer? Because then if I set up a train between...
The first commodities have arrived. Let's see if this is going to work.
Okay, so they've actually had all their wood now. The corn doesn't seem to be happening still. Let's go to Bendigo now. Why are you not leaving though? Waiting for Alan Chop in Warehouse 1. Okay, just waiting for him. That's good. Probably not the most efficient railway we've ever had, but you know, it's doing... What the hell? Why are they breaking down? Okay, maybe we're gonna have to hire some more staff. What have we got? We've got conductors and we've got stokers. Let's get another one of these guys. He's cheap. How do I hire this guy? Oh, I have him. Okay. Ensure a smooth landing, therefore increase profit of mail. Okay, we're going to take him. She's an inventor. What do they do? Oh, she'll give us more things. Conductor, stoker, stoker. Need to give him a task. What do we do now? If we go to the train list, and if we do Melbourne, Ballarat, manage the train, we can put a conductor on here. Yep. There we go. That'll get us a bit more money or something, won't it? Right. How is this situation playing out up here? Okay, now they're getting their first load of corn. So if I connect them to the warehouse, did that work? Okay, he's bringing a ton of beer to the warehouse. Right, okay, we'll give that a go then. So if we create a new line, somewhere up here, that'll do. We can construct that. We're going to put in a stop signal. And we're definitely going to need more track. So that'll be a connection for there. They have a connection here. How are we looking with this?
Except for the railroad connection, the settlers out here are completely on their own. In the past, many settlements had to be abandoned.
Why are you telling me that? Have I done something wrong? Can I not put that on the bend? There we go. So that should give us some more stuff to play with here. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to buy a train. Get another John Bull. And they can go between the warehouse God, didn't realize this was so uphill. Yeah, wow. Okay, he's going that way. How are we looking up here? This wood, maybe we would like to bring this around. That could be pretty good. Okay, so they have all the corn, so if I'm correct... Let's bring in a load of beer. Yes, okay, so that might be working. What is wrong with you? Not suitable for freight, this train. Oh, okay, it's got no... yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's actually working out quite well. Now, I think we only have one train doing this whole route. Or was that two? Norris Fisheries to Ballarat. Okay, no, we're fine. What we might actually have to do is upgrade these stations to... There. That will probably speed this up a little bit so we can put a new track. Yeah. No. Doesn't like it. If we put a new track. Can I not connect these up? Is this going to be a problem? That can be connected up. There we go. No need for that one really to be waiting anymore, as it has a double station. Huh, interesting. What a waste of time that was. That'd be if we want its own separate line, which we could probably take. Is this getting built? Are we getting there with this? Okay, they're getting their beer. It's a bit slow. But we're doing alright with the money. We seem to be holding our own here. Okay, there isn't much for us down here. I wonder why. Oh, I'm not going to bid 51,000 because I'll probably have it on the research now. Okay, so we've got our foreign workers. So we now have the Dunham. Should probably look at how much that's going to cost us. Only 10 grand. It's probably worth upgrading all of our trains. Okay, so let's have a look at our fishery line for a start of. So if we manage trains, oh no. Train list. So what do we have going between the fish? We have you. Okay, so that's one from the fishery, and you're the other one. Let's manage you. Okay, so we have nothing going between them now, so we can now... It's obvious what one we have to buy. Okay, so we can send him to track 1. That'd be good if that is the case. And we might as well get another one. Going from here and using track 1. Okay, so that's a little bit better now. That's a bit fast. That's a bit of an upgrade. That's what I would say anyways. So that's upgraded that. This our new train. Oh, it is our new train, look. Now the one thing is, if he uses track 1, why can't the others use track 2? Okay, let's come out of that. Now what we need to look at are... I know I've already upgraded these trains, but... How's Bendigo doing? Okay, so I actually think that Wood Place to Warehouse, that is Alan Chopping to Warehouse 1. I think it's time that we delete that train and let's get a new train. And he is the one going from Alan Farming to the warehouse. Which I also think he needs a double line, doesn't he? He does. Okay, we can do that. Get a couple of signals. Okay, so that's that. So he'll come down, he's gonna wait. Okay, there's another good upgrade. We liking this now. Melbourne to Warehouse 1. That's the John Hancock. He is struggling like you wouldn't believe. Okay. Let's get another new... Let's get another new train then. This guy can do that job. And he's going to set up from there. And he's going to go up to the warehouse. There we go. Perfect. If I don't say so myself. Okay, so there's been a few upgrades. That line's been upgraded. You guys are getting your commodities. Just slowly. Beer, corn and logs. Uh, 100 grand. I just want more goods. Maybe because it's a small warehouse. There's no information on it. Okay, so we do need to get seafood up here. Okay, I think we can do that. Okay, so not going to be easy or particularly cheap, but we'll have to just do what we can do. Oh, got rid of the whole thing. Okay, so that has constructed that. We'll get a new train. And that rail line is from there to there. Okay, perfect. Okay, one thing he does need here is some sort of stop sign. And maybe the same up here as well. And he is definitely going to need some sort of supply tower, maybe 2. Oh wow, this is far in it. There we go. And off he goes. That's perfect. It's going to take him a little while. Okay, so Bendigo is going to get everything it needs now, and we will have our new city. And everything else seems to be working. I think. Okay, you're going back to Alan's chopping. You're the fisheries train. What's here now? You're going back to the warehouse. He's waiting, so is he going to get right away? No fright. Huh, interesting. Perfect. Okay, so we still need some more beer and a couple more fish, but we're going to be there. Okay, so that's not a bad start, I think. It's a little bit hard work. I still think maybe Alan's chopping needs to cut through this hill. Maybe into Melbourne. What do Melbourne want? What am I not giving them? Wood. Plenty of beer. Why are they not getting more of a demand? Use the warehouse to exchange goods between trains. To do this, you must incorporate the warehouse and train station.
Well, what did I tell you? Australia's a tough place for railroad companies.
So I only had a lot of time. So there you go. I think that's where we're going to end the stream since I failed. There we go. I didn't realise there was a lot of time for that. So there you go. There's a little bit of a look at the new DLC. It'd be nice to know if you guys in the comments down below, what do you want? Would you like me to make this into a full series, or you're just happy with that? Let me know in those comments down below. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon for notifications. I upload it every single day. And I'd love myself. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.